Hello, welcome to the S&G 619 podcast for the week of May 20th to May 26th. I'm your host, Kendrick Lukenbach. Joining me today is Carl Marquardt.
How's it going?
And Michael Probst.
Hello.
Alright, here we go with sports. On Sunday, May 20th, Peter Sagan won the Tour de California. Michael, Carl, what does this mean for cycling fans everywhere?
Got a new Lance Armstrong inbound.
Alright,
Because Lance Armstrong's retired, right?
I think so.
Looks like they got a new person to look forward to.
Yeah, Peter Sagan is a big cyclist for Germany, and they're expecting the Germany team to be a big favorite in the Tour de France this year.
I can see that happening.
Yeah,
The Germans are tough guys.
they are.
Don't want to mess with them.
Alright, also on Sunday night, the Spurs swept the Clippers in their series 4-0. Now, the amazing thing about the Spurs is that they haven't lost a game since April 11th, 2012. What do you guys think? Are the Spurs the favorite to win the NBA championship now?
Don't mess with Texas!
But yeah, are the Spurs the favorite to win the...
I'd have to agree with you on this, Kendrick. I do believe they are the favorites.
Yep. Got any further comments, Carl?
Spurs are hot this year. They're getting everybody's attention, so I'd say, yeah, they might be a favorite.
Alright.
Only because of all their attention right now.
Yep. Alright, moving on to Monday, May 21st. The Orlando Magic fired their head coach Stan Van Gundy and their general manager Otis Smith. Now, we've been following the story for a while between Dwight Howard and Stan Van Gundy and who was going to leave, who was going to be staying, and the coach and the GM are gone. So what do you guys think this means moving forward for Dwight Howard and if he's going to stay with the team or not?
He's probably going to stay, considering that he really didn't like that coach, and now that coach is gone. So I don't see any other reason why he would not. I mean, I don't see any other reason why he would leave. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
He's going to have to start from scratch.
Yeah, so I've got to restart everything now.
Yeah, my prediction for the Magic is that the Lakers this offseason are going to trade Andrew Bynum and a couple bench players for Dwight Howard, and we'll be seeing him in a Lakers uniform next season. So, yeah.
See what happens.
Yep. Okay. Tuesday, May 22nd, the Oklahoma City Thunder clinched their series in the West, sadly defeating my Los Angeles Lakers 3-1. Do you guys think that Oklahoma City can stop the powerhouse that is the San Antonio Spurs right now?
Nope.
All right, so with the Western Conference Finals, what's your prediction for the Spurs and Oklahoma City? Who's your winner, and how many games are they going to win in?
I'm going to jump on the bandwagon and say the Spurs.
In how many games?
All of them.
4 games? So they're going to sweep?
Yes.
All right. What do you
I
think?
say three games.
4 games is the max.
Yeah.
So 4 games.
Yeah.
All right. I think it'd be cool if the Spurs could sweep Oklahoma City, but I also think that this game's going to go 7 games. And it's going to be a really fun series to watch. So I'm excited for it.
It's going to be one of those underdog games, huh?
Yep.
Oklahoma.
So we'll be looking forward to Game 1 on Sunday night. And then also on Tuesday, May 22nd, the NFL made thigh and knee pads mandatory for all players. After this was announced on Wednesday, the players were responding with tweets saying that they're not going to wear the thigh and knee pads. It's going to slow them down, and they'll take the fines for it. As former football players, do you guys think that it's good that they're making the thigh and knee pads mandatory, or you think it's bad?
It's good they're making it mandatory, but people aren't going to, do it. They'll just get around it. They'll pay the fee.
I never played football, but I freaking can't even imagine how you would play without thigh pads, honestly. Is that just me, or is that, like, such a soft part of the body? Like, if you get hit there a certain way, it just hurts like heck?
Well, apparently, wide receivers and DBs never get hit in the thigh or the knee.
but you still fall on the ground. Like, you got to think about that. I don't know.
Yeah, but they said they've gotten used to that feeling of falling down with no pads, and that they've gotten used to the speed. So apparently it slows them down.
I just think it's funny how you got players who are killing themselves because they have concussions and they can't take it any longer. Then the NFL responds by making thigh pads and knee pads mandatory. Are you serious?
Yep.
Oh, they got head injuries. Let's make them wear knee pads. Great. That'll be a start.
Not like a knee pad protect you against a helmet going right at your knee anyhow.
Yeah.
I know, but like how you stopping head injuries when you're just making them wear more leg protection? I don't know.
I honestly didn't care if the knee pad, because also they help if you just fell down to your knee. I mean, that's it.
They feel good, and when you're playing offensive line and a defensive lineman comes right at your knees, those pads are good. They help a lot. Definitely. All right, so finally on Tuesday, May 22nd, the talk around the sports world is that the Lakers are completely going to clean house, that everyone is going to be gone except for Kobe. What do you guys think?
So pretty much the team is gonna be exactly what they are already.
Pretty much.
Kobe.
Yeah.
Like, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. So, what do you guys think? Should the Lakers be doing that?
Lakers can do whatever they want.
Friggin' Odom. Don't we have Odom?
But I do think that they're gonna bring back Odom because he only likes playing with the Lakers, and I think they could trade Pau Gasol and Steve Blake to the New Jersey Nets and pick up Darren Williams. Definitely trade Andrew Bynum to the Magic and get Dwight Howard, and we'll probably still have Meta World Peace. We'll have Lamar Odom, get a couple good guys in the NBA draft, and the Lakers are set.
Yeah. I'm just ready for some football.
We all are ready for some football. All right, Wednesday, May 23rd, Packers wide receiver Donald Driver won Dancing with the Stars. He's the 4th football player to win Dancing with the Stars and the 7th athlete to win it in its 14 seasons. What do you guys think about the athletes dominating the Dancing with the Stars game?
I hope they're just winning because they... Hang on.
Yes. How about you, Michael?
I don't really know. He won Dancing with the Stars. That's pretty cool, I guess.
Give me a
He
second.
only
I'm
won one in such good shape.
Yeah. His people he was competing against was I believe it was a Swedish model and a computer whiz.
I hope he's winning because he's good and not because he's just a football player. That's my only concern.
Yeah, I think it's just their natural athletic ability.
Don't some of those guys take ballet?
Yeah, hunters do.
Yeah, so they're good. They know how to jump around and move.
Yep.
It's totally straight.
Alright, so our last story for Wednesday, May 23rd is that the Orlando Magic are talking to Shaquille O'Neal about the GM job. Do you guys think Shaq would make a good GM in the league?
No.
Why's that?
It's Shaq.
Rainbow Man just added another color. GM.
Do you guys think that Shaq should have an executive job in the NBA? I mean,
I feel like he's too calm.
Michael Jordan is the owner now, and Larry Bird is the GM of the Pacers.
Okay, well,
So,
Jordan's different. Jordan is the god of basketball.
yep. All right.
All that comes down to Shaq is how good his management skills are.
Yeah, Shaq would be. I think he'd be a terrible GM, because the GM job in the NBA is where you have basically no time. Your time is recruiting players, you're scouting players, you're looking for trades, you're talking to people. But I think as an owner, that gives him, more of his excessive lifestyle to party. and to also run a basketball team.
Yeah.
Yeah, pay for the size 18 shoes.
All right, but then the next day, Thursday, May 24th, first story, Shaquille O'Neal declined the GM job from the Orlando Magic. So there we go. Shaq is not going to be the GM of the Orlando Magic.
You knew all along.
Yep. Next, Giants wide receiver Hakeem Nicks is out 12 weeks with a broken foot that he broke in organized team activities. What do you guys think about the Giants wide receiver breaking his foot before training camp even begins?
That's
funny.
funny.
That's hilarious. At least he didn't do it because he was like messing around like, you guys at football.
Next topic, the Miami Heat clinched their series in the East, beating the Indiana Pacers. So, we'll talk more about the Eastern Conference once we get to the last team that we're waiting on, the Boston Celtics. Final story on Thursday, May 24th, the Jets opened their organized team activities to the buzz being around Mark Sanchez versus Tim Tebow. Who do you guys think is going to be the starting quarterback for the Jets at the beginning of the season? And who do you think the starting quarterback will be at the end of the season?
I don't know. I'd say Sanchez for both because he's got experience, but, Tim Tebow's really hyped up in the past
Maybe
year.
What do you say, Michael?
Maybe Tebow in the beginning.
Yeah.
All right.
See how he does.
I think that Sanchez is definitely going to be the starter because they signed him to a big contract. And they'll be using Tebow for wildcat plays. But the Jets have a tough schedule their first 6 games. And if they go 1-5, it's going to be Tebow time.
Oh, this again.
Yep. And it's probably going to happen again.
All the girls at Foothills. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
Friday, May 25th. The Knicks hired Mark Woodson as their head coach. Is this a good hire for the Knicks?
That's all you. I don't know about them.
Okay. Michael?
I don't know about Mark Woodson.
Okay. Mark Woodson was their interim head coach after their normal head coach announced his resignation. Mark Woodson's a pretty good pickup. I think he went 15-6 for the Knicks. So, we'll see how they do. Coaching isn't their problem. They're going to have to do something about Amari Stoudemire, Carmelo Anthony, and Jeremy Lin all playing on the same team. So, we'll see. Finally, Saturday, May 26th. The Celtics beat the Philadelphia 76ers in Game 7 to advance to the Eastern Conference Finals. Michael, Carl, once again, the Heat and the Celtics are playing in the Eastern Conference Finals. Who's your prediction to win, and how many games?
Because they're on fire.
What?
Dang it, Michael.
I said the Heat.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many games?
4.
4. Carl?
Heat 3.
4.
What do you mean 4?
It's a 4-game series.
Oh. Heat 3.
Okay. Heat in 3. That's actually... I'm going to take that as a valid prediction because at least one of those games, the Celtics are going to get their asses kicked. Big time. Game 1. Game 1 Monday. Memorial Day. Well, that's when we'll see the Heat and the Celtics playing. And, yeah, the Celtics are pretty old. And even though the Heat don't have Chris Bosh right now, they're playing some good basketball with the dynamic duo. That's it for sports. We'll be right back with gaming. Welcome back to the S&G 619 podcast. Once again, I'm your host, Kendrick Glickenbach. Joining me is Carl Marquardt.
Hey.
And Michael Probst.
Howdy.
All right.
Sunday, May 20th. Madden 13 is announced to have Tebowing and the Victor Cruz salsa dance. Do you guys think that Madden is stepping up their game with these new animations?
Why? Because they just added a couple more touchdown dances to the game?
Yep.
I thought it was pretty innovative on 6 where you could start high-stepping into the end zone. I love that. That's enough for me.
Trying to stay with the times.
Yep. I like that they're doing this, even though in NFL 2K5 they had over 150 touchdown dances that you could do yourself. So, they're kind of behind the times when you think about it. Monday, May 21st. Aliens Colonial Marines has been delayed.
Where's Nichols? We need him to talk in the podcast, dang it.
So,
Well, I think I'm gonna write a note. Because I'm very upset. Because I've been waiting for this game for a long time. I'd marry an alien. The alien queen.
thank you.
Folks.
Thanks, Nate.
Anytime. Nate, get out of here. Why are you at my house? I gotta go visit Steven. It's Memorial Day. He invited me. He didn't invite you to anything. What are you talking about? No. I'm gonna go to Steven's house. Okay, see you later. Next question.
No, what do you think, Michael?
Not shocked. At all.
Honestly, don't know what the game's gonna be about. Seriously, because everybody likes the alien. Let's be honest.
The
What
story.
is it gonna be about? Killing the aliens?
The story is that it takes place in between Alien the movie and Prometheus.
Oh. Should make a movie. Oh no, they can't make a game about that actually.
Prometheus?
A game about Prometheus, you wouldn't really be doing anything.
Yeah. You can fly the ship.
You'd fly the ship and probably shoot at a couple of aliens, but it wouldn't be anything. It just. You know what I mean?
It'd be
It's
a good.
just discovering.
It'd be a good iPhone app. We should make it. Make it happen. $1. Alright. But the last thing I want to say about that game being delayed is that it's coming out spring 2013. Other games being delayed to spring 2013 are the new Tomb Raider and BioShock Infinite. Do you guys think that it's good that these games are moving into spring so we don't have a big jumble of games in the fall?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Yeah, man, I'm so I'm wasting so much money just for this stupid games coming out in fall.
Yep. So I think it's good because BioShock Infinite looks amazing. And the new Tomb Raider looks really cool. So I'm glad they're coming out in the spring. Okay, our final news story from Monday, May 21st is that the announcement of the E3 lineup. We have on June 4th, Microsoft at 10 a.m., EA at 1 p.m., Ubisoft at 3 p.m., Sony at 6 p.m., and on June 5th we have Nintendo at 9 a.m. And we'll be bringing you an update on all those conferences on June 4th, and then we'll have a podcast later that week to talk about Nintendo, because we're not going to do anything for them on June 5th. It's probably not even going to be that big a deal anyways. What are you guys looking forward to from these conferences?
Microsoft.
Okay.
Microsoft.
Alright. From out of these conferences, definitely looking forward to Microsoft. We'll be talking more in depth about E3 next week, so this is a little tease for all of you. EA, they'll be announcing Medal of Honor. They're going to have some new Battlefield Bad Company 3 game. And they're probably going to talk more about their Battlefield Elite service they have coming out. Ubisoft is going to have Assassin's Creed 3. Really excited to see that. Sony's won E3 the last 2 years. They've had something awesome. So we'll see what Sony's going to do. And Nintendo's going to talk about their new console. But for Microsoft to win, they have to do something awesome. And we'll talk more about that next week. Alright. Final for Monday, May 21st that I missed. There's a leaked announcement through an Activision lawsuit that Bungie has a new game coming out called Destiny. This will be their first game since the Halo series. And from what they said about Destiny is that it'll be a multi-platform online FPS MMO, and it'll be coming out in spring of 2014, an expansion pack in 2015, a new game in 2016, expansion pack in 2017, a new game in 2018, an expansion pack in 2019, a new game in 2020, and an expansion pack in 2021. What do you guys think about Bungie just going crazy for the next 9 years of games?
I got lost.
A lot of work to do.
Basically, Carl, coming out with MMO in 2014.
No, I was just kidding. Literally that's just too much.
It's like too much planning ahead.
I'm looking at a screenshot. I don't know if it is like the game or not. Like it may be fake, but it looks pretty cool. It almost looks like the new Ghost Recon, just Bungie style.
The only screenshots that have been released right now are of a windmill and the sunset. And we'll have that windmill on the final podcast.
I'm gonna send it over Skype.
Okay.
I got interested, so I had to look it up.
And I'll be posting this picture for all of you that are checking us out on YouTube. Let's see. So right now, you're probably looking at that windmill picture. Windmill's pretty cool. And
right now, you're probably looking at Carl's picture.
And yeah, this looks pretty cool. Right now, you're seeing a picture of what looks like an Air Force pilot.
Does it not look like Ghost Recon to you? It looks like Ghost Recon.
Yeah, it does. I don't know.
Hold on. I found one more.
Okay.
Let me get the link for this one.
What do you guys think about it being multi-platform?
That'll be interesting because people always wanted that kind of thing, but it'd be weird because you couldn't really is it PS3 and PC and Xbox? Or just PC and Xbox? Or just
PC, Xbox 360, PS3.
Sometimes PC has some stuff in it that just makes it better, so I don't know, it'll be different.
Yep.
I wonder how lag's gonna work. That'll be weird.
Tuesday, May 22nd.
Did you see that other picture of the game I sent?
Yeah, that's great. Tuesday, May 22nd. Yeah. Marvel announced a new MMO, Marvel Heroes. Different from other MMOs. This will be one that is Diablo based. A top-down free roam RPG, and there will be loot. Do you guys think this is a good direction for Marvel? Since DC already came out with an MMO that was compared to WoW, that Marvel's going the Diablo route?
Just sounds like a bunch of copycats.
Yeah, and what a great time to do it right when Diablo comes out. You gotta be stupid.
I know. It's gonna be free. Are you guys gonna play it?
Well, if it's free, I don't see why not. They're not trying to make money off it.
What heroes are you excited to play as?
Captain America, maybe? I don't know.
Iron Man.
Iron Man?
Yep. Hawkeye! Because he's the best character in the whole movie.
Hawkeye hasn't actually been announced, so for all you archery fans, he probably won't get to kill Batman.
And he probably won't be shooting arrows behind his back without looking, so he won't get excited.
Yep. Spider-Man's going to be fun to play as, because he'll be a ranged melee character, which will be cool.
Indeed.
The Hulk will be a lot of fun to tank as, also. I think the Hulk will be fun to just run around and just smash everything. Not to make a pun or anything. I just couldn't think of another adjective.
Ha. It's funny.
Finally, for Tuesday, May 22nd, Dead Island Game of the Year Edition has been announced.
Oh boy, here we go.
Normally a Game of the Year Edition is $60, but these smart game makers are selling it for the low price of $29.99. Do you guys think that this is going to boost their sales to make a Dead Island sequel?
I wish people would just make stuff evenly priced. Jeez. $29.99, $59.99, $69.99.
Well, it's not a new game, and for them,
I know, but really, just make it $30. Shoot. Just saying.
Just add that extra penny on.
Just add that extra penny. I know. Come on.
Yep. But for anyone looking for a free roam zombie game, then check it out. It'll be out June 26th. Wednesday, May 23rd, the #1 story is that the Xbox 360 could get banned in America. For those of you that don't know, the Xbox 360 is already banned in Germany. But basically with this story, what we have is Motorola and Microsoft getting in a dispute over Microsoft having some new Wi-Fi booster in the Xbox 360 Slims. And basically this Wi-Fi booster would allow a very smart hacker to hack their Motorola Droid 2, Droid X, and you could hack it to play your Xbox games on it. No one's figured out how to do that yet, but Motorola thinks that they could one day, so they sued Microsoft, and this judge in the court case basically gave the case to Motorola, but it has to go to Supreme Court first. But before it goes to Supreme Court, it has to go to the White House. So Barack Obama is going to sign the bill to ban the Xbox 360 in the U.S. What do you guys think?
Okay. Really? First they want to stop our internet, now they want to stop Xboxes? Do you know how, if they do, it'll be like the internet times 1 billion?
Yep.
The internet outrage.
They try to sign that bill, there's gonna be a plot.
I guess we're gonna have to play outside again.
Damn you outside.
You could always get a PS3. Or
We could always go buy a bow and arrow, because Hawkeye's so cool.
you get a 3DS.
You have 3DS.
Yep. But, I mean, if the Xbox does get banned and this court case goes through before E3, what is stopping Microsoft from announcing the 720? Seriously, if the 360 got banned, then why don't you just say, "Hey, Motorola, we got a new console anyways"?
That's a good idea. It's a way to look through the fine line.
Yeah, I highly doubt it's going to get banned, though. Thursday, May 24th.
Alright.
Skyrim patch 1.6 has been announced. It'll have mounted horse combat. Does anybody care? Does anybody care?
Yes, mounted horse combat. Yes. I've been waiting for forever.
Are you serious?
I get it. You're
Wow.
stupid.
Carl, are you excited?
I can't wait.
Are
I
you
only
excited
have
for it?
Total of 5 games. Live studio audience. Shut up.
He's not even here.
Could have sworn I heard him.
Oh.
Where's my dragon mount? I want my dragon mount.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think they're testing the horse combat to see if people like it before they put in a dragon mount.
Fly around the dragon. You only got to do that once. I wish you could do it more. You could get through the game faster.
Yeah.
They should make you make fake parachutes.
Yeah, I think it's retarded. We'll be hearing more about Dawn Guard next week at E3.
Was Dawn Guard in Game Informer?
No.
But they had it for the cover.
Elder Scrolls MMO.
Oh. Why did I think that was Dawn Guard?
They got announced the same week. It's okay, Carl.
I don't know. I was just looking at the cover and I was like, oh, Elder Scrolls, whatever. I don't remember. I remember now. I feel dumb.
Oh, speaking of Elder Scrolls, I was listening to an old Rooster Teeth podcast. Shout out to those guys. And
Nick was famous.
they were talking about the Fallout 3 DLCs and if they were the last one. And then they started talking about Fallout New Vegas coming out. And they were like, I wonder what Bethesda's going to be making after this. Could they be working on Fallout 4? Or could they be working on an Elder Scrolls 5 they were talking about? And I think it's funny that they did come out with an Elder Scrolls 5. So you got to wonder if the next game is going to be Fallout 4.
I want a Fallout 4 so bad. I can't wait.
Do you think they should put it on the 720 though?
I don't care. I'm buying it either way. I just can't wait.
Michael?
What? Those questions?
Do you think Fallout 4 should be on the 720 or the
It's like
360?
Diablo.
Yes, I do believe Fallout 4 should be on the 720 because that'd be amazing. I would play it for hours and hours.
I can't imagine how massive it would be. If that console has double the power of the 360, oh my god, PC gamers catch up.
They will within the next freaking day it comes out.
We got a graphic card. Ugh, I hate you, PC gamers.
That's the negative thing about Xbox. Whatever they come out with is whatever is good at that day. Next day, PC's like, oh, we have a better video card. Then we're in the dust.
No, because Xbox can patch it.
They could always patch it, but still, there's still hardware inside that you can't really add on to.
The hardware is made so that a patch can change the programming of it.
I guess. Then if it has that much power, why don't they just let all the power go out? Why do they have the patch it to add more power? If you're keeping track of what I'm trying to say.
Then how does it get power if they're not patching it?
If, okay, let's say the video card has like a limit of, I don't know, 2 gigs or something, and they set it for only 1 gig, why would they patch it to start adding more? Why can't they just make it stay at 2 gigs, if that makes any sense? Do you see what I'm trying to say? Is that what you're trying to say?
No. I don't think Xboxes are made like that. Let's bust one open and find out.
Easy, go to YouTube.
I just whatever they patch into the motherboard, that changes the whole thing.
But there's still the hardware still has a maximum amount of ability that it can handle. I don't know how to say it more narrowly.
Yeah, but then look at the maximum of games that we have now. Like probably one of the best looking games on the Xbox is got to be, oh my gosh, what's that game called? L.A. Noire. L.A. Noire looks like a movie. And look at L.A. Noire compared to a game that came out in 2006. They look nothing alike.
But put on L.A. Noire on the PC. What do you think's going to have better graphics?
Same.
PC can handle more and you can tweak it. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Yep. Alright, moving on to...
PCs are a lot more money.
They are a lot more money, yeah. And for $300, console's good enough.
Considering you can just buy a game and pop it in the Xbox in like 2 seconds, like that's a lot more convenient.
Or you can download it.
Yeah, clever.
Friday, May 25th, Harry Potter Kinect has been announced. You'll be able to play all 7 movies. No, I'm sorry. All 7 books and all 8 movies. You can play them as your favorite Harry Potter characters, or you'll be able to take a picture of yourself with Kinect and become a new student at Hogwarts, best friends with all the Harry Potter gang.
Yes.
Is this a good move for Kinect?
Everybody loves Harry Potter, so they're gonna get money, especially with the kids.
Jump on it, Kevin.
Act like you're playing with a wand.
Haha!
Yep. Alright. The biggest news from Friday, though, is that LucasArts has a major announcement coming out on Friday, May 31st. This is Battlefront 3. If it's not Battlefront 3, then it's Republic Commando 2, or it's a new Boba Fett game. Forget all those. It's got to be Battlefront 3. What do you guys think?
So mad if it's not.
Oh my god.
Remember when they announced didn't they announce Force Unleashed? They're like, we got a new Star Wars game, and me and you were like, it's gonna be Battlefront 3, and it was freaking Force Unleashed.
Yeah.
Which was still fun, but still, it's like, come on.
We're watching the trailer, and they go into a Rancor pit, and we're like, oh my gosh, Battlefront 3, you fight a Rancor in this arena. Oh my gosh. And then this bald idiot with 2 lightsabers comes out, and I'm like, oh, yep. Pulling my Beretta.
Another one.
What do you think, Michael?
What was the question?
What are you doing?
Are you?
What was the question?
Do you think the new Star Wars game is Battlefront 3, Republic Commando 2, or a new Boba Fett game?
It better be Battlefront 3.
Would you be excited if it was Republic Commando 2 or a Boba Fett game?
I don't want... It has to be Battlefront 3. I mean, come on. Just... It's time for the 3rd one.
If Battlefront 3 comes out, would you want it to come out this fall or in the spring of 2013?
I
Carl?
want that game.
Right now. That's when I want it to come out.
Gosh, how cool would that be? We're announcing Star Wars Battlefront 3 here at E3, and it'll be available on your store shelves tomorrow.
I would lose my mind.
That would be great. Why does nobody...
Someone's gonna be selling their Black Ops and Naruto games.
Yeah, and someone's gonna be getting live instead of playing Madden all day. Also on Friday, May 25th, Minecraft is now the second most played game on Xbox Live, surpassing Call of Duty Black Ops, and is only behind Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, and they're expecting it to pass Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 within the next month. Now, I have Minecraft, and it's freaking awesome. I love it. I encourage you all to go download it for your Xbox. What do you guys think about it being the number 2 most played game on Xbox Live and already selling over 1 million copies?
It already it didn't already break records on like the first day it came out.
Yep. It sold 1 million copies on the first day.
The game had such a reputation, people knew what it was, and they got excited. Like, I knew what it was, but I was like, oh, Minecraft's gay. And then, like, when it came out, I was like, this is pretty cool. And now we never play it. Thanks, Kendrick.
We played it yesterday.
We didn't play it yesterday.
Played it. We play it every day. Calm down. We just played Black Ops yesterday. Helping out Black Ops numbers. Because, you know, we all want it to be number 2. Michael, what do you think about Minecraft?
It looks like a fun game, but I just don't want to play it.
Okay.
What are you doing right now?
Nothing.
Playing Diablo, you fool.
Here. I just don't see Minecraft looks okay to me. I don't
No, I mean, like, because before you're like, what's the question again? Like, 3 times in a row. It's like, shoot.
Finally on Friday,
Okay, I guess you're not doing anything, right?
the Resident Evil 6 box art is announced. What do you guys think?
Yeah,
Does it look cool?
it looks pretty damn cool. Cool.
Carl?
Steven Tardiff, we need your opinion. I don't know, I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, okay. Whatever.
What?
Finally, on Saturday, May 26th,
Alright.
sadly, Walking Dead Episode 2 has been delayed to sometime in June, and not May 29. It sucks. Any
Go cry me a river.
any other input?
Yeah.
Hello? Hello? Carl,
Hello?
Michael? I thought we lost you guys there for a minute.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Okay.
You get the episodes for free after you buy the game, right?
No, they're all 400 points.
Oh, that's dumb. You told me opposite. I don't want to buy it.
What are you talking about?
400 every freaking game?
Yeah, that's $20 total.
Yeah, why can't you just...
Why would it
Do
be
it offline.
$5 for 5 episodes?
That's why I thought it was a steal. I was like, that's so worth it.
$20 is still worth it. That game could be easily $60.
I know it can. I'm just saying. I thought it was the way it was sounded before. It was like $5. What's a steal?
Well, the season pass on PC and
What the heck?
PlayStation 3 is...
Switch a bug?
Yeah. The season pass on PC and PS3 is $25. So do the math.
I did do the math.
Okay.
Be smart.
It's $25. That's awesome.
You and your Asian math skills.
I try. And so yeah. Since Walking Dead Episode 2 is not coming out on Tuesday, May 29, you're all going to want to check out, if you played Batman Arkham City, check out Harley Quinn's Revenge DLC, and this will be the epilogue to the game, and we'll finally know if Joker's dead, if Joker has a kid, if Batman's going to kill himself, if Robin's a badass, if we play as Nightwing, and yeah, it's going to be a good conclusion to Arkham City, so definitely check it out. And we'll be talking more about that on next week's podcast, because I'll probably beat it. Alright.
And he's not only talking about the game. Ha ha! We're gonna have to cut that out.
Okay. Finally, for gaming, there was a kind of a it was an okay release for this little game that not many people know about, but we're fans of at S&G 619. And this game we want to talk about is this little tiny game called Diablo 3. So, Michael Probst, take it away with your review.
Well, the game started off, it's freaking awesome. You got 5 classes to choose from. You got your witch doctor, you got your mage, you got your demon hunter, you got your barbarian, you got your monk. I chose off going with demon hunter because I like range damage, and she's all about the bow and the crossbow. And normal difficulty, pretty easy. Go through the game, good speed. Get to learn about everything that's going on. Then after you beat the normal difficulty, you get nightmare. It gets a little harder, die a little more. And then after that, you get to hell. It gets a hell of a lot harder. It's called hell difficulty. And then you get to insane. After that, and it's just I haven't got that far. I'm stuck on hell. And it's really hard. You literally spend a good 20 minutes sometimes trying to kite people around, kill them. I also made a barbarian. They're pretty fun. You can go up melee, kill stuff pretty easily. I haven't tried the other classes yet though. Been just mainly working on my demon hunter, trying to get gear, everything. But overall, the game is pretty good. I'd probably give it like an 8 out of 10. How about you, Kendrick?
I want to ask you real quick. Do you have any problems with the game?
I haven't had any problems, really. It's all worked fine for me.
Cool. So starting off in Diablo 3, I made a barbarian, and he's freaking awesome. Just me, sword shield, go in the dungeon, and destroy everything. Once you hit level 9 as barbarian, you get an attack that blows up everything that you kill, and it's so awesome to just go up to 50 zombies and blow them all up at once in one strike. Yeah, barbarian's a lot of fun. I also like playing as the demon hunter. Demon hunter is a lot of fun to play as. I really want to try dual crossbows once I find 2 of those. Witch doctor is awful. God awful. The worst class I've ever played in any video game ever. He's so dumb. Never going to touch him again. Never going to play that class again. The monk is really cool. A lot of acrobatics. A lot of magic. It's kind of like playing as Avatar from Last Airbender. It's really cool. And the mage is a lot of fun too. And the mage is probably the one I've played the least most of, but that I had a lot of fun with while I played it. And I'm excited to play more with the mage. One gameplay tip I have is go into your options on Diablo 3 and turn on elective mode. Elective mode allows you to customize your abilities, and it makes it a lot easier so you can really make a really good character instead of being subject to only the 4 attacks in your column. Michael, any other gameplay tips?
Don't ever just charge in unless you are a barbarian. But even as a barbarian, be careful if you charge in.
Yeah, if you're a barbarian and you charge in, you're definitely going to need something to bail you out, because you can get screwed. Big time. Any other closing thoughts, Michael?
You talked about elective mode?
Yep.
Yeah, that's very useful. Definitely use that.
Alrighty. Carl, anything to say about Diablo 3?
Haven't tried it, Michael. Need to give me stupid code.
I'll give you one later today, man.
Okay. Okay.
Alright. So that's going to do it for gaming. Any other closing thoughts, guys?
Halo 4. Assassin's
Keep on
Creed 3.
gaming, everybody. We'll be giving you the news on these 3 and everything going down later on this week.
Yep. Alright, check back next Saturday. We'll have a big E3 show. We'll have your news for the final week of May. And we'll speed right into E3. Big things to come June 4th and June 5th. Alright.
Keep it real.
Have a good weekend. Happy Memorial Day. We'd like to thank all the soldiers and veterans that serve our country and fight for our freedom. Thank you very
I
much.
thought it was Saturday today.
Yeah, but we'll be going into Memorial Day in a couple days. Alright, see you guys later. I'm Kendrick Lukenbach. For Michael Prost and Carl Marquardt, we'll see you next week.